plaintiff, Patricia Coffey, says the defendant is her sister, and she feels Patricia is a bad influence. Patricia claims she raised the defendant's children after the defendant moved out of state and left all 4 of her children behind. She's suing for rent and emotional distress. Defendant Frances Coffey admits that she was addicted to crack, but insists she's been clean for 13 years. Frances claims she never left her children in Patricia's care, and she denies owing her for anything.
All right, start with you.
Your Honor, this is my sister, but if you ask her, she doesn't want to be my sister anymore. She's put it all over social media saying that she's no longer my sister and she doesn't want me around her children.
Why is that?
She says that I'm a bad influence, but I don't see it that way. I'm in nursing school. I'm doing good with my life. I've helped her take care of her children for on and off for the last 10 years. If anyone is a bad influence, I believe it's her. She is in and out of relationships, dragging her kids in and out of relationships.
Not true.
She
What do you
had
mean by dragging her kids in and out?
She has dated multiple men in the last couple of years, and she takes them from home, to man, living
with the men?
Yes.
Not true.
She has dated her children's father's cousin, and then another man that she had broken up with and moved in with me.
And this has to do with you?
And then she is dating a married man.
So why doesn't she want to be bothered with you?
That I don't know.
All right, let me hear from her. You've aired all her dirty laundry. So she gets to air yours. Had you not done so, she wouldn't be able to tell me anything negative about your past. But whenever you open up someone's past, they have an opportunity to refute it and open yours. Pardon me?
She's speaking about herself. She's in and out of relationships. She has 2 children by 2 different guys. She's done drugs. I've done drugs. My past is my past. That's why it's called a past. You know, I've done drugs.
Yeah.
I've drank.
She's currently on drugs?
She dates a guy that's on drugs. That's what I've heard.
What type
I don't know
of drugs?
Marijuana. So.
It's like saying she dates a guy that's on alcohol.
Right.
No, on cigarettes. Go ahead. What you on? You on cigarettes? What you on? Alcohol? Weed? Go ahead,
No,
man.
I'm actually clean for 13 years.
Advil?
I've been clean for 13 years, sir.
What were you on?
I was on crack.
There you go. Now you're talking. Her boyfriend on marijuana. Everybody in the state of Washington now is on marijuana. It's legal there. Colorado, everybody there on marijuana. All right.
My life has nothing
why are
to
you
do with her.
disassociating yourself?
Because every time I do associate with her, drama comes with it.
Like what?
She's a drama queen.
Like what? Give me some examples.
Like she went around telling everybody that because I was skinny, that I was on drugs, on smoking and drinking. About 2 years ago, before I got with him.
Were you getting high 2 years ago?
No, I have Crohn's, so that causes me to lose weight.
So you have stopped smoking as of 2 years ago?
I have, 2 years I have not smoked cigarettes.
Right, now you know what I'm talking about. I ain't talking about no cigarettes.
Drugs, I don't do drugs.
Talking about that crack we were talking about earlier.
13 years ago I've been clean.
Don't talk crazy to me now.
13 years ago I've been clean.
Good, all right, that's the smoking I'm talking about. Good. So that's why you all fell out, and that's why you've disassociated, because she gossips about you behind your back?
And I don't like it.
And yeah, she led off gossiping about you today. You're right.
Exactly.
You're right.
There
That's
you
the
go.
first thing out of her mouth. She got all these men. She come back and forth. He's married. She says.
My life has nothing to do with her.
Thank you. I believe she's jealous of you.
I think so too.
You're jealous?
Definitely
So why
not.
you got to come down on her? Like, why you lead off with all her dirty laundry?
Well, I helped take care of her children a couple years back. She decided to move out to Georgia and leave all 4 of her children, and I took care of them. I fed them. I made sure there was a roof over her head because she wanted to go out and party. So I don't know about being sober that long. I mean, I know she has been sober for a while, and I am proud of her for that. I am. I would like a big sister to look up to, but I am tired of taking care of her and then her turning around and doing me wrong. I'm not even allowed to see my nieces and nephews anymore. I'm not allowed to go to birthday parties. I'm not allowed to go to their soccer games, and that hurts me.
And how long did you help take care of them?
For on and off for the past 10 years, I've had them in and out of my home because she gets with another guy, and then she leaves them and comes to my home, and then gets with another guy and leaves them again.
How and why did she tell you you can't see the kids? Tell me about that.
She posted on Facebook, she said, you are not my sister anymore, and I don't want you around my kids anymore. That's what she said to me. And then I said, you know, that's not right. They want to see me, I'm going to see them. And she says, no, I make the rules.
She was not taking care of my kids.
And
text message.
Yes.
Defendant. When this is over, I want you to forget about me and my kids.
Yes. She was
Plaintiff,
talking about
that's not true, and that's not going to happen. I've already talked to your girls, my nieces. They love me, and they can see me whenever they want. Nope, what I say goes, and I want my photo album. That's evil.
It is.
Woman helped take care of your kids all those years, and then because you and the two of you have a personal falling out, you're not going to see my kids anymore. Matter of fact, give me the photo album. You're not going to even see pictures of the kids.
No, it's not her photo album.
Boy, that's evil. What is this?
This is her son telling me thank you for making sure their bellies were full.
Hey, do you remember when your mom left to go to Georgia and you and your sisters lived with me at my house? Yes, I do. Was I good to you all? Yes. You made sure we had food in our bellies, clothing on our back, and everything. They say they remember when you run off.
I never said I did. I went to Georgia.
Was that the emotional distress you're suing for?
Yes.
Tell me what the rent is about.
My sister was dating a guy who kicked her out of his home because she was seeing a married man.
No, he didn't.
And
he is not too married to be sitting up in here today like this. Oh, he won't be married long. I put it that way. So you can stop that, because one way or the other, either he's not married or he's not going to be married after today. So leave her alone about that.
Wow.
Go ahead.
She moved in January of 2014, and she had agreed to pay $200 a month. And every month came up, and she's like, you know, I can't do it this month. I have to pay for my storage. I have to pay for my cell phone.
Not true.
Next month, I'll have Keith pay you the money that I owe you. This is Keith. And I never got the money. And I mean, I got a check once for $200 from Keith. But then I cashed it, and she was like, you know what, I gotta buy my son something for his birthday, an Xbox game, and I have to pay my cell phone bill, and I have to pay for my storage. Well, if she didn't pay for her storage, she would have...
All right, so you gave her the money back? Is that what you're about to say?
Because she would have lost all my niece's stuff from the storage shed.
Okay, what were the months again?
January, February, March, April, and May.
All right.
Not true.
Ma'am, what do you say to this? Did you live with her from January through May?
I lived with her from January to March. He is my witness. I moved in with him. I paid her $200, January cash, February cash, March. I have the check here for $200.
Why did you decide to pay in check in one month and cash in the other?
Because I was on assistance. I was getting cash assistance, and there was 1 month, February, I believe, that I went at midnight to give her the money because that's when it came on my check, on my card. Because that's how I have to get it. I got to go to the ATM to get the money out. I never asked for no money back. I paid my cell phone bill. I was going to school. I was going to get my GED. Don't believe me, I talked to him from January until now. You
want to speak, sir? Stand up and state your name. She said, if I don't believe, talk to you.
Tell him.
She said, if I don't believe her, talk to you.
My name's Keith Masters. Yeah, she's been with me since About the middle of March 2014. And she said, Keith, I need a check. I'll give you the $200. Can you write a check out to her sister's landlord? So she couldn't have cashed it because it was made out to the landlord.
So she had to give it to the landlord.
So she didn't write no check out. And
Keith, you're a brave man. This check is written on the account of Keith and Mary Masters.
well, that was over a year.
Your wife gonna shoot you in the top of your head when you get home.
Well, we are separated, so it didn't
Oh, you're
matter.
separated now?
Yes. Yeah,
we've been
All right,
separated.
since March.
Yeah, no,
Yes.
before March.
Before that, it was back in January.
No, they weren't separated
You all
then
right,
because I
you
had
wrote
to
it
go
on your
pick my
joint checking
sister
account
up.
in March. Nonetheless, any other evidence, Facebook, text, what do you have?
I have witness statements, one from her son, one from my fiance, one from my friend, and one from my other friend. That
What
all
does her son say? That's the only one
her
that sounds
son
reliable.
says she did tell somebody that she owed you $1,000. I don't remember who though.
Let's see it, please. Now, that is hearsay. However, in small claims court, the judge may decide to admit hearsay. And the reason the rules of hearsay do not apply in small claims court, or it's at the discretion of the judge, is because the rules of hearsay are very complicated. And since lawyers do not represent people in small claims, they cannot be expected to understand the rules of hearsay. They're very difficult. So I will determine whether I'm going to admit this, and it's based on the reliability of the source. And you say this is her son.
Yes.
Well, your son said he heard you tell somebody that you owed $1,000.
He'll say whatever he wants to her.
Pardon me?
He'll say whatever he wants to let his aunt be happy.
No, I'm going to give credibility to this. However, with regard to the emotional distress, you can't demand to see someone else's children and then sue for emotional distress, even though you did have an attachment. Okay. I'm going to grant you $1,000, which is what her own son has said he heard her agree that she owes. $1,000 to you, and I would hope that you would be a little more adult, and if you're not on crack, then prove it by letting your children see her, because that's a crackish move. Have a good day. $1,000 for the claim.
I'm done with her. I'm done. She brought me on show, and I'm just done, and she's done. She got what she wanted, so bye.
She can be done with me, that's fine, but I will see my nieces and my nephew.
No, she won't.
They're not gonna avoid me.
Go ahead.
Well, last time you saw your nephew, were smoking pot with them at your house.
Yeah.
I don't even do drugs. I'm not the one who lost my kids for smoking crack, so.
I didn't either, so thank you. Why do you not have either one?
I do have my children.
No, you don't.